So, you know, because you're wearing slides out and keeps it forward.
Yeah, you're right. Well, the law requires it, and Louisiana has got a pretty strict enforcement on ADA. But there's always the historic building exception.
We're starting sitting
But
down
the
today.
problem with that is it's an insult to people if you don't make some accommodation. I never saw one handicap bathroom anywhere in this historic district. Even this library right here, that's not.
I know some places when they have places like that where you can't really mess with them
Right.
outside, they put in like a bathroom or
Right.
something like that.
Right.
Like, so there's a big area that
Yeah.
looks
But the problem
modern.
is you're supposed to have, you know, smooth pavement. Oh, God, sidewalks are all full of holes, streets are full of holes.
And there's always some congregation right at the handicap.
Right.
Part of the curve where you need to go up and you're sitting there and like, they're gonna notice that on here.
The fun thing was that after the wedding, the bride and groom and the wedding party just walked down Grove Street back to the hotel. And so all the people that would see them would stop and clap. It was sort of like they made a little parade, you know. It was fun. Yeah, and there was a second line at 9, and we left at 8:45. So
All right, ready?
oh, yeah, okay.
Okay, so we're gonna start on the floor. You're gonna bring your knees together. You're gonna take your hands like this and squeeze, sit up straight, and we're just gonna slide back and forth. So your arms should kind of go like this. So you're up and down, moving the knuckles. These are knuckles. Moving the knuckles. So we're stretching the hands and the legs at the same time, and the shoulders and the back. So we should be feeling it like that. So you're moving. And you should be kind of getting your elbows too, if your elbows are engaged. So you're rubbing your elbows, your hands, and you're shifting. Should be nice and simple. So not so much swaying. It should be more isolated. So it's more just your back and your shoulders. So there you go, a little bit less. Try to make sure your shoulders and your elbows and everything engaged, and not so much moving your hips side to side as you're going up and down. Kind of like you're walking in place. Make sure you do both fingers. Wow, those are some silver nails. I love it.
Their wedding nails.
I love it. All right. And then we're going to bring our arms back and we're going to twist this way. And then we're going to lift up our knees if we can. And then we're going to rock down and up. Once again, stretching those arms, stretching those shoulder blades, trying to get all of that stretched. Also work on your strength. And then relaxing, and we're coming down to our feet. And we're just going to rock up and down. Once again, working those shoulders. So you should be feeling it in your low back and your shoulders. You may need to bring your legs apart a little bit if you're having difficulty. So that way.
Yeah, we're not built the same.
Yeah, I gotta do my inside. I can't do my.
That's the thing about exercising. Everybody comes in with a different body. As long as we're getting our shoulders moving, that's our goal. Okay, and then relaxing, we're gonna pick up this foot and we're just gonna push forward, and then we're gonna lean back without falling. Push forward, lean back. So we're working on balance, lean back. And if you need to, put your hand back, you can. But this hand should be the one that actually protects you. So you should be using this hand to try to keep you from falling. 'Cause this one, you're pushing, but don't push on your knee, push kind of low. And just stretching and moving. Okay, now we're gonna go side and then bend like that. So side and then bend. Side and bend. Side and bend. Nice, good stretch. And relax. All right, now we're gonna do the same thing on the other side. Driving that foot, push back, and in, back, and then side and down. And relax. And then you're gonna bring your hands behind you, and you're just gonna bring your knees side to side. Nice and slow. So you're getting a good twist. And then if you want to, you can bring your head down to your armpit on the opposite side. So you're touching the neck while you're stretching your arm, the legs. And relaxing back up, letting the legs fall down. So we're gonna bring one arm up and we're gonna just bring it around in front. We're gonna go all the way around and then go to the floor. Come back up. All the way around to the floor. Come back up. Nice. Good. And relax. And we're gonna do the same thing with the other one. All the way around to the floor. And relax. Now we're gonna just bring our hands behind us and we're just gonna go forward, try to touch the ground, and then come back, lifting our chin straight back, try to touch the floor this way. So forward, and then back. Forward, and then back. Forward, and then back. Forward, and then back. And relax. Bring our arms together, we're gonna give a nice big hug, and then back and forward. And then make sure you switch arms. And then relax. Okay, bring the arms down. We're just gonna do a nice circle. And now we'll go into the good stretch. So we bring one leg up, flex it out. We're gonna reach down, grab that toe, relax that head, bring this arm up if you can, and look up at it. Try to keep your palm out, keep your fingers spread. Pulling that arm out. Then bring that arm behind you if you can. And then coming up, you're going to bring that arm around and just touch that toe. Bringing your hand out, your foot, bring the other leg around. There, just give yourself a nice big hug. Look over your shoulder. And then relax, bring that leg behind you. Once again, grab that toe, and you bring the other arm below. Keep it here. Bring it up, give yourself another good stretch. However you want to do it, however you feel comfortable. And relax. Bring that leg up front, and then bring the other leg back. Once again, you're going to be at an angle. You're going to grab that toe, bring that arm out to the side. And bring that arm down. Over the shoulder. And then coming up. Oh, I'm sorry. And then bring this arm around and grab it on top of her. And now come up, and bring the leg across. Give yourself a nice big hug. And then relax, bring that foot back behind you. And then grab that toe. You put that hand front. Got the other hand, or you can put it down. Comfortable. And relax. We're gonna do that again. Bring that foot out. Nice slide. Grab that toe. Bring this hand back. Drop that hand behind you. And then bring that hand around, place it on top. And then come back up. Bring that foot around, wrap around, then over. And then bring that and grab that toe. Bring that hand below or on top, whichever one feels comfortable. And bring that foot forward and go to the opposite side on the other side. Grounding that toe, bring that hand up. Bring that hand back. Bring it forward, grabbing on top of your hand. And on top, that over. And try it. And then bring that back behind you. Grab that toe. Once again, place your hand here. And relax. Then bring both feet up, sitting up in the bag. Over our feet. And you're just going to slowly breathe and bring your hands down to your feet as you breathe. Breathing in and out. Slowly get your hands to your feet. Your feet are flex and engaged. And your back is engaged. Be sitting up, looking over your shoulder. Your shoulder should be front. Tighten up your face. And then relax. All right, bring your hands behind you. You're going to bring your feet up. And we're going to do inverted table. So your hands need to be further out. This is a good abdominal strengthening. And you're going to pop yourself up. You're going to pull that stomach up. You may need to spread your legs out a little bit further so that you've got a good support system. Breathing in and out, and relax down. We're going to bring our feet back out. Again, sitting up straight. Try to reach your toes. Breathe in and out. And relax. Bring our hands behind us, bring our feet out, spread out. We're going into inverted table. Again, for those who are comfortable in this position, if you can lift up your leg, face it up the other. If you're comfortable. then relax. And then we're gonna switch to the other side with it, if you're comfortable. If not, go ahead, just relax on the floor. You don't have to get back. And relax. So we're going to switch over into downward dog. Go back to wherever we find our feet on the floor. So back up until you can get your feet on the floor. Get a good stretch. And then just bike pedal. And then we're going to bring our right knee up to our chin. And then we're going to put it straight out behind us. Nice, good stretch. And then relax it back down. And once again, go into your bike. And then we're going to take our left leg, lift it up, next to our chest, and then push it straight out behind us. And then bring it back in for a nice bike. And we're going to do that again. Bring our our right knee up to our chest, and then back out behind us. And relax. Again, bicycling. And then we're going to do left knee. And then out. And then bicycle. And then just push back into your shoulder blade. And then relax into that. And then we're going down into plank. So into plank. As again, we're holding plank, squeezing in. And if you can, you're just lift up your right foot. And then put that down. And lift up your left foot. Put that down. Once again, lift up your right foot. Put that down. Lift up your left foot. Put that down. Now we're going into table. Backing our hands up so that we're nice and comfortable. And once again, we're going to lift our right leg up, flexing that foot. And then if you can, you're going to turn your knee out and try to hit the other side of your body. And bring it back down. Get comfortable again. Lift your left leg up. And then if you can, you're going to try to hit your other side of your body. In and out. And then come back down. Staying in the position, we're going to go kind of like in a circle. We're going down into child's pose, but we're going to circle around and come up. So we're just doing a nice, good circle all the way around. So here's some popping in your shoulders. And now you're going to go the other way. Nice circle. And then coming back into the center, we're going to do cat and cow. Cat and cow. And we're going to go down to cobra.
And then you can either go down into Sphinx for this part, or you can stay in Cobra, whichever feels comfortable. Try to keep your hands apart, keep your fingers apart, so you push them into the pad. And you're just gonna lift up your right leg. And then if you can, you're gonna just let it fall. And just stretch and bring it up. And then if you can, let it go the other way. Try not to get your tummy off the table, though. Keep your tummy on the mat. And relax down. And you're gonna lift up your left leg, like that toe. And let it fall. And then go the other way. Again, try to keep your tummy on the mat. And relax down. Once again, we're gonna lift our right foot up. Let it fall. And then bring it up to the other side. And relax down. Bring our toe up on the left side. Let it fall. And then bring it back up. And I did that backwards. So, sorry. And relax down. All right, now we're going to bring the right foot up. And if you can, touch it with your right hand. And then just stretch that foot back towards the road. And let it back down. Switch. Let it back down. And right again. Let it back down. And left again. And this time relax. And you're going to lift both feet up. Lower yourself down on the mat. And grab both feet. This may be as much as you can do. If this is comfortable, you can pop up. Go into a deeper stretch. And relax down. Come all the way up into Cobra. And then go down into Cow. Relaxing in cow pose, you're just going to walk over to the right side. Just do that nice good twist. And then walk over to the left. Back over to the right. Back over to back into the center, rolling up on your knees. For some people, you may want to pick up. All right. On your knees, you're going to grab your hands out, and we're going to bring our hands under and go into eagle. And relax out, and then switch. and switch. Last time, relax out. And and coming up onto your knees and comfortable. You're going to reach back and try to touch your ankle. And then come back up, bring your left leg in front and go into a nice knee lunge. Bring your hands up into prayer. And then come back. Once again, trying to do camel. And then come back up. Bring the right knee out. Okay, nice. Once again, going back. In. Comfortable. And try to camel again. And then come back up and go into the left leg knee lunge. This time reverse. And then come back up. Camel. Back up. And then right knee out. And reverse. And this time we're going to bring this leg down onto the mat. So we're going to just sit like that. Going into front of the pigeon. We're just going to fold that. Nice, good stretch. And then bring this leg all the way around and go into a twist. Then bring this leg down if you can, like this, and just sit here and relax in this position. Then you're going to bring this one forward, let it fall, and then bring that one back. Then bring it across into the twist. And then drop it down. And relaxing back with our hands, we're going to just walk our hands out into a nice stretch. And then slide your arms out to the side and roll down. You're going to bring your palms face up, and you're going to take your right palm to your left hand, and you're going to look over your shoulder. Then you're going to take that right hand, and you're going to lift it up and take it into a 45-degree angle onto the floor. So it's kind of up and over, and you're going to be looking at it. And then you're going to take your other hand and reach over to grab that hand. Then take that hand that you just used,
put that one in the 45-degree angle and take the right hand to reach the left end. And then you take the right hand and take it down to the 90-degree angle beside you and take the left hand to that. Then that left hand goes back into the 90-degree angle across to you. We're going to do that again with the right hand going across to a 90-degree angle. We're going to lift it up, place it at a 45-degree angle. Then we're going to take the left hand, bring it to it. Bring that left hand to a 45-degree angle. Take the right hand to it. And I want you to just do that pattern on your own. Nice and gentle. Slowly breathing in and breathing out. Focusing on that pattern. We're going to do it 2 times. Then once you've done it the second time, you're going to bring your hands back out to the side. And then your hands to the side, you're going to bring your hands up over your head, and you're going to cross them over. Wrap your hands around like you're doing an eagle kind of, and clasp. And you're going to just bring those arms up over your head, and then back down, and then switch. And then bring the arms up over your head, back down, and then switch. You're going to do this a few times. Nice and slow. And then when you get up to your head, you're going to leave your hands up at your hand, and you're just going to slide your hands up over your head, back and forth. So you're sliding your hands up over your head, back and forth. Back. Nice and gentle. Feeling those muscles move in your shoulder blades and your hand. Nice and gentle movement. Back and forth. Those fingers should slide across the floor as you move your hands back and forth. Up and down, moving those shoulders. Then you're going to just slide your hands out just a little. Their necks a little bit further out. And then you're going to just do the same thing. Sliding your hands back and forth, just so that they're a little bit further out. Stretching those shoulders. Nice and gentle. Sliding back and forth. And then you're going to slide a little bit further, so now they're kind of at your side. Again, sliding back and forth. Nice, gentle movement. And then a little bit further down. Back and forth. And then down, next to your hips, slide them back and forth. Nice and gentle. Feeling those shoulders move. And then down here, you're going to bring your palms up and down like a clock. And you're going to go up towards your head, and you're going to pretend like it's a second hand. You go up and down, very slowly with the hands. throw your clock and that they're the same. Nice, full, palm up, palm down. And again and out. And then again. Now we're going to take the right foot and bring the right foot out, stretch it out, and then you're going to bring it up to your chest, and then stretch it out to the ceiling, and then let it fall down to the side, and roll it across the floor back to the straight position. And then we're going to bend our knee again, press it up into the ceiling, drop it on the floor, roll it around, just back to the straight position. And we're just going to keep doing that, nice and gentle, dropping it on the floor, rolling it across. And relax that back up. And then we do the same thing with the left. Stretch it out, and bend that knee, lift it up to the ceiling, let it drop to the side, roll it around. Don't forget to breathe. And then let it drop down and down, facing your head, your stomach, breathing in and out, relaxing into the mat. And up to the hang down. I want you to close your eyes. And I want you to imagine that your life is free. You're sitting on a beautiful mossy rock. There are a wall of rocks on either side of you, and you're covered in moss, and over your head is fall leaves of yellow, red, and gold all over the cavern that you're in. And the water is nice and cool as it just sparkles down in front of you, allowing it to just flow. And I want you to just look at that stream as you're sitting in. on that cool rock underneath the canopy, fall leaves. I want you to think about the birds that you hear. Maybe some insects because it's close to the dusk or close to dawn. Maybe you see some fish. Maybe you see some leaves trickling down in that stream. And straighten your legs, going into horse pose. Allow yourself to breathe in as you're sitting on that rock. I want you to think about vessel. Maybe it's a church festival. Maybe it's a family festival. And that is going on in the background. This beautiful serene place that you're at. You can hear the children laughing. You can hear the adults talking. Maybe you hear some music playing. Celebrating the fall. Now I want you to imagine that it's a little colder. You're wearing warmer clothes. Maybe you're wrapped up in a shawl. The leaves are all gone. The sun is shining bright on you, and that's keeping you nice and warm. And the creek is no longer running full blast. It's been slowed down by the ice. You don't hear any birds, and the bugs are all asleep. Just imagine how serene your blood is. And everything just slows down, stops. And now, I want you to imagine that you're sitting there, slowly watching the ice melt. The air is warming up, taking off your scarf, your winter clothes. And now you're relaxing in the sun. Once the flowers start to bloom, the trees start to bud, birds start to come back. See the worms and the little bugs fluttering across the stream again. And the fish. Everything's happy, cool, and calm, and the breathing. And then there's another festival. Again, the children are playing. There's music in the background. Always excitement, but there's always fun. And the state, the retreat, and the fun. Everything is good. We'll get to you again. Until you can. Keeping your head inside, in your heart. In and out. Allow yourself to relax. And slowly we're going into summer. It's nice and warm. And it's almost too hot. But luckily the shade is on the tree. Cooling you down and place your feet into the stream. Allow yourself to relax. Into the water. Again, you read the birds. Your children. Your people. That's the mossy ground. And a beautiful rock. And I'm going to read you a poem from Favorite the one who says, and all my days are tranquil, and all my nightly dreams are where they gray I go, and where thy footsteps meet, and what a hell down by what it charms Favorite the one. When you're ready, coming back into your body, I want you to squeeze your toes really tight, squeeze your hand really, and then open them up nice and wide. Squeeze really tight, and then open up nice and wide. Squeeze really tight, and then open up nice and wide. And then I want you to focus on your face, squeezing your eyes, and then open them really wide. Squeezing your eyes, and then open them up really wide. Squeezing your eyes, and then open them up really wide. And then bringing your knees to your chest, lifting your feet up into the sky, wrap your arms around your knees, and just stretch up over your head if you can, with your legs, giving yourself a nice good stretch after laying flat on a rock if you need to do that. And then bring your legs back down close to your chest, wrap your arms around your knees, and just rock side to side, back and forth. Doing a nice bigger aid if you need to. Work all whatever out your body. And then slowly coming up into sitting position. Placing your hands onto your knees. You're going to just roll your head side to side. Just gently rolling your head. Nice and and bring your arms to your hands to your shoulders. Roll your arms. then go to your right knee. And then bring your right arm up and your left arm down and just sway side. And then bring your hands down, place them on your knees, just roll back, and then roll forward. Roll them back, and then roll. And then lastly, placing your hands all the way in front of you. Lie down, rest your feet onto the ground, holding out, stretching out back. And then slowly coming up, nice. Bring your hands out to your side. Breathe in, hands up overhead. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Last time, inhale up. Bring your hands down into prayer.
Namaste. Have a good night.